Hello, race fans, and welcome to another edition of King of the Pack. I'm your host, Ollie Oversteer, and I know I just called you race fans, but when you're here, you're family. That's because today our contestants come all the way from the Fast and Furious 2022 pack. Each of our drivers will take two qualifying hot laps today, with the four fastest individual lap times making the cut for the four race points battle finale. The driver with the most points at the end of that will officially be crowned our King of the Pack. And without further ado, let's hit the grid. Alright, kicking things off for us today, we have the 1970 Dodge Charger RT. Let's see if that big exposed engine can lead to any issues. Good clean run though. 3.992. Let's see if there's any more speed in the outside lane. Oh, gets a little loose exiting turn one there. So we can get a closer look at what happened. Just clean out the gate. And it looks like exiting, there's a bit of a jump there. That back end got loose and just spun him around. Hopefully that doesn't hurt him in the long run. Up next, we have the Toyota Supra. This car looks fast. Let's see if it translates to the track. Oh my goodness. A 3.440. I think that is the fastest time we've ever had here so far. What's he got in the outside lane? Looks good. A lot of speed through that hairpin. A 3.578. That's going to be tough to beat. Up now we have the 67 Custom Mustang in that sweet British racing green. I just love that color. Very clean. Doesn't look as fast. Give us a 3.797. That moves him to second place. A little slower this run. Doesn't look quite as clean. A 4.248. Let's look at that Supra sitting on pole. I don't know if anybody's going to knock that car off. Mustang sits in second. Charger currently sits in third. The Chevelle, what you got? And just, wow. A little disappointing there. Hopefully we can at least get across the line. Oh. Well, there's an automatic disqualification. And let's see what happens. Comes out. Clean through the turn, and that back end gets a little loose, similar to the Charger in the first run. That outside lane's given the heavier muscle cars some problems. But with that, the Dodge Charger, who currently sits on the bubble, is officially safe. The Aston Martin just needs to clock a time, and he will be in the field. Good start. A lot of speed through the turn. That looks good. Kept it straight. 3.953 officially moves him to third. Slightly ahead of the Charger. Let's see if there's a little more juice in the outside lane. Ooh, a wiggle. And no, 4.367. So with that, here is the field. We have the Supra on pole, followed by the 67 Mustang, the Aston Martin in third, and the Dodge Charger in fourth. I really feel like the Supra is going to be the car to beat. He completely crushed the other times. No one was within, I think, 3 or 4 tenths of a second. All right, let's get race one underway. The Supra on pole, followed by the Mustang, the Martin, and then the Charger. Looks like the Charger gets loose right in the beginning. Yeah, there he is, stalled out on the track. The Supra, dominant wire-to-wire run there. Let's see if anything interesting happens in the middle. The Martin's close. The Stang and the Charger get a bit of wiggle on that outside lane. Just a very clean run by the three who make it down. Supra with another impressive time. A 3.78. Currently puts him in the lead with 4 points. Race 2. We have the Charger starting on pole. Let's see if we can have a little more luck on that inside lane. Supra in second. Oh, impressive run by the Charger, taking it in backwards. And looks like the Mustang flipped over, exiting the hairpin. Let's go back to the replay, see what happened there. Everyone looks clean through the turn. A little loose in the back there. The Supra tries to spin out the Charger and then jump high. The Charger recovers beautifully and drives that thing backwards, almost like he's taunting him. clock's down at 3.94. There's the Martin bringing it across backwards. Currently the Supra in the lead with 7 points, the Martin with 5, Charger with 4. Aston Martin starting on the pole this race, Charger in the second position. And what a dominant run there by the Martin. Held off the Supra the whole time, who was trying to dive low. See what happens. He had the inside lane, but he goes a little too fast and overshoots him. Tries to make up for it, but just can't quite get around him. I think if this track was a bit longer, the Supra might have had him. But nonetheless, heading into the final race, the Toyota Supra 10, the Aston Martin 9. So those will be the two cars to watch. Oh, what a move by the Supra. Dives right under the Aston Martin and took this one away. I don't even think the Martin finished. Oh, there's the Charger. And yeah, the Martin fell off the track. Let's see if we can see what happened. Brilliant move, though, on the front stretch heading into the hairpin. Look at that. Dives low, avoids the ruckus, the fray, whatever you say. Great run by the Mustang. Wire-to-wire win there. And great move by the Supra to pull that one off. So we're going to tally up the points here in just a second and show you the final results. Well, in a nearly similar fashion to the Aston Martin from our supercar race, an untimely DNF may have cost them the championship. Our points winner is the Toyota Supra with 13, followed by the Aston Martin with 9. And remember, heading into that last race, it was 10-9 Supra over the Aston, so 0 points really hurt them there. Coming in third place was the Mustang with 7. That fourth race victory really did numbers for them. And in last is the Dodge Charger with 6. Well, a big congratulations to the Toyota Supra today and to all our competitors, as well as a big congratulations and thank you to the 5-Pack Diecast fans and family. We'll see you at the next one.